locations to interview legends. Today I am with a true legend. I've waited a lifetime to interview Charley Pride. He has 36 #1 hits. He is one of those guys I listened to all of my long life. I'm now 63 years old, and I'm happy to say all the periods of my life, there was never a time that your music wasn't touching me. Thank you for doing this interview, and thank you for fighting the Atlanta traffic to get here, because you fought the traffic, didn't you, honey?
It was bumper to bumper. Every time he decided maybe we ought to go this, it goes like this for a little while. It's like 2 miles up will be workload.
No way around the Atlanta traffic. You are a little bit older than me, and we're not going to disclose your age, but you're a little bit older than me. I'm still very active and on the go all the time, and it really does help keep my mind focused. Your mind is on so much. I mean, I'm sitting here listening to your interview. You love baseball. You love traveling. You love performing. You love your grandchildren. And I understand that you're going to leave here tonight and go back to Texas to do some things with your family. Charley, how do you do all of this?
Well, I don't know, but I just do it. I mean, I try not to get all sideways about anything, and if it's going to be, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Like,
right.
I'm late here, but we're still doing this. What we're supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. What I was supposed to do prior to getting here, but I've got to go pretty soon. I'm going to have to dress and go do the show.
Right.
But I'm not gonna squinch and scrunch about it. I mean, I'm gonna do both of them.
You gotta do it.
So I don't know other than I just try to do it.
Did you ever wake up one morning and say, there's one more thing I want to do? Is there anything that you haven't accomplished you would like to accomplish?
Oh yeah, there's so many things. I like to make the world a little bit better place than I've already done. I think I've done a pretty good job because I've got so many fans that love my singing and have treated me so fine and kind. But it's always another plateau. I mean, and I figure the Lord let me stay here for some reason. And I mentioned it earlier that I think it's better to just get up and lay down, get up and eat, sleep and lay down. I think it's always felt that there was something more to it than this fact.
Right. I would think you were an overachiever because you don't just do, you do, then you overdo. Have you passed it on to your children?
Well, I tried, but I don't know whether I've done it. I've spoiled a lot of, especially my daughter.
Surely not. Angela, you have a daughter named Angela.
Oh boy, she wears me out.
Yeah, I had a daughter named Angela, and a very special young lady. So.
Yeah, well, she's special, but don't old finger there. We don't do that.
He's trying to get my attention, isn't he? He'll tell you right quick. I don't usually pay attention to him, but I can tell you something about your music. I don't know anybody who wasn't touched by some of it. And we were talking yesterday about our favorite songs. And we all had such different ideas of favorite songs. My favorite is All I Have to Offer You Is Me.
That was my first #1.
I absolutely fell in love with that song, and I wore it out playing it. Does Charley Pride have a favorite song? Is there one? Which one?
Yes, one I'm singing at the moment.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool.
And
that's pretty cool.
That's not just making an answer, but it's the truth. For example, we go to Ireland and we have to kind of interchange songs. For example, Crystal Chandeliers was never a single, but I've been doing it in my show all these years. When I go to, they released it in Ireland as a single about 2 or 3 times. I get ready to do that song. It's Oh, the crystal walls tremble.
Oh, wow.
So I'm loving doing that song.
Yeah.
I go to Australia, New Zealand. They got on the wings of a soft wind. So I love singing it when I'm singing that. So whatever I'm singing at the moment wasn't just said out of trying to be smitten about it. This is the truth.
That's it.
And I've been blessed with being able to do songs from albums that people love more than they do what you said a moment ago. What you like? All I've offered to me was my first #1 single. But there's people that go in that album and they pick this one out, they pick that one out.
Right.
And the reason for that is Jack Clement. Because he said, no, we're going to go put All Out All For You and Me, and then do Kiss an Angel Good Morning. Just throw a whole bunch of songs around. We gonna do songs that everything we do, we think it could be a single. If it's an A song, we make it a double A. If it's a double A, make it a triple A. So we just don't do songs to just throw them in to fill up the album. So I think that's why I have sold so many albums. I only had 1 million selling single. That was Kiss an Angel Good Morning. But I've sold how many albums?
How many couples do you think started their romance with that song on the radio?
All I've Off These Me?
Oh, no, Kiss an Angel Good Morning.
All of
I know what women
Both
feel. Yeah, well, I know what women feel when they're listening to that song.
I just received an email from a lady says, we were going to school, high school, and we loved one another, but we broke up and we came back together. Now we've been married 35 years. Your song, All I've Offered You, brought us back together. Okay, okay.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a break for just a minute because we're going to have to end this quickly because you were running late, and my cameraman's giving me a signal, and I don't know what it means. So we're going to find out. Okay, we're going to take a break for just a second.
One of the main men of all time in the Country Music Hall of Fame. That's right, Superlatives. Yeah. How about a hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Charlie Pride? Where are you, Mr. Pride? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ever I chance to meet old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way? Always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning. Let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning. Love her like the devil when you get back home. People may try to guess the secret of our happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home.
That's about right. That's where it's supposed to be right there.
All right, we're back with the legend, Charlie Pride. Now, you have your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes.
You are a member of the Grand Ole Opry,
Yes.
the first black inductee. Is that correct?
Well, I was colored at first, but then we'll talk about that later.
Okay, all right. And then baseball, such a passion for you.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I hope that you know this answer. Do you know who Bullet Bob Turley is?
We went to the Detroit Tigers. He pitched for the Detroit Tigers. Was he related to you?
No, but he was such I just adore the man. I spent a lot of time with him, and he taught me so much. He did. He taught me so much about the love of baseball. And I heard earlier, you do have a passion for that sport. It is so amazing. It is a family sport. It will always be that family sport that brings families together. And you're still involved with the Rangers. Does your family like baseball, or does Dad go away and do it and then come home and talk about it?
They all
Part of it.
Part of it, yeah.
What else does your family do that you find fun?
Well, we do a lot of things together. I tell you this, they're not that big lovers of country music as I am, but
Hush now.
but they like my singing and all. But I'm thankful for that. But we do a lot of things together.
Do you ever have big cookouts, family cookouts?
No, when my wife cooked at the house.
Well, I'm going to give you a gift, and this is my cookbook, and this is a gift for your wife.
I will give it to her.
And it might have a little bit of country cooking in there. There's a little bit of country cooking.
I'll just not eat as much that makes me fat.
No. I want you to share that with your family, and I want you to share the message in there because there's a message of hope in there. That cookbook was done in honor and memory. And I want you to share that. And I want you to go out on stage tonight. I can't wait to hear your amazing music. So get out there and knock them dead.
Thank you.